everybody, Sick this year again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, hit up a local yard sale, picked myself up some great titles, so let's take a look at what I got. For everything I picked up today, I paid only a total of $5, which was a great deal because not only did I get some great titles, but also the first thing I picked up was a boatload of these VHS protective cases. Very excited to get these. Every time I come across these at places like flea markets and yard sales, I always jump on them. And a lot of times, these will be on titles that I don't necessarily want. So what I do is I ask, I say, may I just have the plastic cases and how much would you give me for just those? You can keep the VHS tapes, sell them to somebody else. I just want the cases. And the lady today said, well, for everything you're getting, the VHS tapes plus the cases, $5. I thought that was a good deal because I only picked up a few, I only picked up 5 VHS tapes, but I did get a ton of these cases. Pretty much every title they had, and they had boxes and boxes of VHS tapes, and every single title they had, for the most part, had one of these cases on it, so got every single one they had. Very excited about these. But now on for the titles I picked up, and the first one I grabbed was Snake Eater 3, His Law. Unfortunately, here in the States, the Snake Eater movies have never been released to DVD. They were released in Canada, and I'm not sure anywhere else, but I know they were released in Canada. Unfortunately, like I said, here in the States, never released a DVD, so very excited to get this. I do not have Snake Eater or Snake Eater 2 yet, but definitely want to get these. I've never seen them, but I've heard great things about how just much fun and cheeseball these titles are, so definitely had to pick this up. Then the next movie I picked up was Savage Streets, a movie I've heard of and heard some things about. I know it gets good reviews. It definitely has a bit of a cult following, but I've never seen it. Really don't know all that much about it. But due to the fact I know a lot of people like this, and like I said, it has a cult following, and it just looks great. I mean, I love that artwork. This synopsis sounded pretty interesting, so definitely had to pick this one up. And yes, I do know they are going to re-release it on DVD real soon, but still, wanted to get this, and definitely looking forward to checking it out. Then I picked up National Geographic, Eternal Enemies, Lions and Hyenas. Like always, anytime I come across a Nat Geo, I pick it up. Do not care what the documentary is about, I always have to get it because Nat Geo documentaries are always fantastic. They're a great watch. If you're a fan of documentaries, then you know Nat Geo is fantastic and definitely something to pick up. So again, saw it, didn't have it yet, definitely had to pick it up. Then I grabbed Animaniacs Spooky Stuff. And even though I have the 3 volumes that were released of the Animaniacs on DVD, I do have all 3 volumes. And I have probably all these episodes or all these shorts in those volumes. I still really want to get this because this is all Halloween and Halloween-esque related episodes, and that is great. If there's one thing I love, it's picking up titles like this, because then at Halloween, I can sit down and just put this in and watch all these great Halloween-related Animaniacs episodes. So this is definitely something I wanted to grab. Very much looking forward to watching it this October. And the last time I picked up is definitely something that I've wanted to see and I've wanted to buy for a good long while now, and that is the original The Nutty Professor. I have never seen this movie, and I know that's crazy. I myself can't believe I've never seen this movie. I own the remakes, seen that, but I've never seen the original movie, so definitely wanted to pick this one up today, and I'm definitely going to watch it ASAP so I can finally say I've seen this movie. So that's it for what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. And today I checked out Get Bruce, a movie I've been dying to see ever since I picked this up, and it was a fantastic documentary all about Bruce Vilanch. If you do not know who he is the man that a lot of people go to write their jokes. He's written for the Emmys, the Oscars, the Grammys for many, many years. A very funny man that, once again, a lot of people go to when they need to get that great punchline. People like Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal, Bette Midler, Roseanne, Lily Tomlin, Paul Reiser, Nathan Lane, and so on and so forth. A lot of very funny people get their jokes from this man here. And it was a great documentary where they interview all these people in the front here, you know, people like Robin Williams and Whoopi Goldberg and everything like that. They interview them and talk to them about their relationship with Bruce and how long they've been like with them and how long, you know, they've been getting jokes from and their relationship and all the stuff they've been through and all the funny jokes they've left out of things like the Grammys and stuff like that because they might have been too raunchy. A lot of great stuff like that. Also talks to Bruce. You learn about him. They talk to people like his mother. You learn about his mother. They even talk to, I think, the lady who puts on, I think it's the Emmys. It's either the Emmys or the Grammys or the Oscars. Maybe the Oscars is what it is. It's a lady who is basically in charge, kind of like the censor of the Oscars. And they talk to her and say all the things that, you know, pushed the envelope over the years and all the things that, you know, they had to take out because a little bit too raunchy and stuff like that. So a great, great documentary about a very funny man who's, you know, somebody who is kind of, you know, not as well known and is definitely, you know, kind of put on the back burner because, you know, people like, you say Whoopi Goldberg and Ron Williams, and everybody's like, oh, I know who that is. You say Bruce Vilanch, and it's kind of like, who's that guy? So definitely something to see if you like a lot of these comedians. It's definitely something to watch because you can see who writes a lot of their material. You know, a lot of times you see them, you know, on award shows doing this material and you think, oh, that's very funny, that's what they wrote. No, a lot of times it's what Bruce wrote. So I highly recommend checking this one out. Again, very good documentary. It's not very long, unfortunately. It's only about, I think it was 70... It's only 73 minutes, so after credits, it's, you know, maybe 70 minutes, so not a very long documentary, only about an hour long, but still definitely worth checking out if you're into some of these great, you know, just these great stars, like, for instance, like I said, Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal, Bette Midler, Roseanne, Lily Tomlin, Paul Reiser, Rob Williams, all those people. If you're a fan of them, then definitely check this one out. You'll love it. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely happy about all the titles I picked up, and getting all those VHS cases, all that for only $5. That was a great, great deal. You know, not that I picked up a ton of VHS tapes, I only picked up those 5, but it was getting all those VHS protective cases that was great. I mean, I just got bags and bags full of them, so a lot of my VHS tapes here can now be protected. Very excited about that. And also watching Get Bruce, like I said, a great documentary that I would definitely recommend if you're into some of those great classic comedians. It's definitely something to check out. You'll love it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.